I'm Rosie Battista, and I'm Sleeping Naked After 40. And I'm here today on behalf of ehow.com to bring to you an amazing simple salad using the amazing avocado. So good nutrition doesn't have to be that complicated. This salad actually has 2 ingredients. So we start with steamed broccoli, and you steam it for a really short amount of time so it still stays really green. You don't want to steam it so much that it turns to mush. So I steam this just for a few minutes so that it's a little bit softer to the bite. And broccoli has amazing anti-cancer properties, so you want to really eat broccoli a lot. And avocado, because even though it has a lot of fat in it, it has really good fat, and it's really good for your heart and really good for your body. So those 2 things together are just amazing. So what we're going to focus on is a really beautiful, simple dressing that we can put on there that will just take these 2 simple ingredients and rock you. It's that awesome. So let me just show you how to cut an avocado in a really easy way. So I like to start right at the top. I insert the knife until I feel the pit, and then I go all the way around, feeling the pit, around in a circle till I meet the other side. And then gently just separate the knife so that the avocado breaks into 2 halves. And you have one half really nice without the pit, and the other half you have the pit. So how do you get that pit out without poking around and destroying the avocado? You take your knife and you jab it right into the pit. Whoops. Jab it right into the middle of the pit, twist, and out it comes. That's simple, that easy. Okay, so then to get the meat out away from the flesh, we want to just stick the knife in really gently because this avocado is nice and ripe. And so we just want to separate it from the shell, and it does that so easy when you just run your knife around there. And then you gently just push up, and you'll see that the avocado will come out. Okay, but we're going to just break this into chunks. What's going to happen, because it's so ripe, it's going to kind of get mushy anyway. We really don't care once it's all in there, but we'll start out with our cubes. And you want to be sure to scrape out all the good dark stuff that's against the skin, because that's where most of the nutrients lie. And most people kind of leave that and throw it out. You want to be sure to get that. So right now we have broccoli and avocado. And to make our dressing, we're going to use raw cashews. When you use nuts, you don't want the salted, roasted kind, because it's just hijacking your taste buds. The most enhanced flavor is just plain old raw nuts. When you get used to them, they are absolutely amazing. So here's your raw cashews. We're going to stick it into the blender, and that's going to make a creamy base for our dressing. And then I'm going to use 3 pitted dates. And dates are nature's candy and a really good sweetener. A gentle, natural, naked sweetener. So you know I'm all about naked food that's in its most natural form as possible. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of prepared mustard, any kind you like. I'm going to add that in. And then we're going to add some balsamic vinegar, about 3 tablespoons of that. You don't really have to worry about measuring so much when you're cooking this way. It's just you can kind of eyeball it, and then the next time you do it, it might be a little bit different depending on how your tastes are for that day. So now we have this all in the blender, and this is a really high-powered blender, so the nuts are going to get to a creamy, this is going to be the most decadent, creamy, luscious dressing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so you can see that when I mix this up, actually the nuts are still not really totally emulsified, so we're going to just add a little bit more vinegar, a little bit more liquid. As I mean, there's really no screwing up when you're cooking this way with really pure foods. You don't have to worry so much, you just can kind of adjust along the way. You cannot ruin it. Okay, so now we have a really amazing thick dressing that's going to just kind of coat over. I'm going to mix this in really well. Scrape every bit out of the blender. And we're just going to take our tongs and gently just mix this together. And this can be actually your full meal. It can be a side to something, be a side to a piece of grilled chicken. And we're just going to serve it nicely on a plate. Like that. And there you have it. That is your broccoli avocado salad.